Hello. Hi everyone, my name is Dani and I live in Poland. I'm a South African who immigrated to Poland, and in today's video, we are going to use a recipe out of Avatar Last Airbender cookbook. So a few vlogs ago, we made the one recipe of it, but you did not see the results because I lost the rest of the footage. um, but this time, everything will be recorded on one singular cell phone, so you will see the results in this video. Yeah. So what we are making today is the upper blend bubble tea that is on page 101. I feel so fancy with this book. The recipe shows you how to make everything from the boba to the syrup to the tea, all those types of things. But luckily, I have an amazing mom who knows how to scour the internet for a living, and I already have boba pearls. So I do not need to make the boba from scratch, thankfully, because it is a very long process. To make the boba, it takes a while. It takes a while, but it's fine. So all that we need to do is cook the boba to those package instructions and then let it cool down, obviously, and all of that type of stuff. And then I'm going to use the recipe in here for the syrup, and then also going to use the tea. So we can either use 2 tablespoons of Chinese black tea, preferably Qimen, Qimen, or English breakfast tea or any other black tea that is, yeah. And then obviously a milk of choice. We have the choice between almond and regular milk. My mom loves the basics though, so I'm just going to make her a regular boba milk tea. And then I'm going to try it with the English breakfast tea and, see if it gives it a little kick, essentially. So yeah, let's get cooking. Okay, so while I wait for my mom to send through the recipe again, because with getting a new phone while I was in South Africa, I had to change my number because the number I bought from Vodacom was just given away. Because I was not actively using the internet services, aka like paying them more for data and stuff, they just gave my number away. Anyway, so if you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit salty about that. I am going to warm my mom up some leftovers. We had this chicken pie thing for dinner. Quite nice, I won't lie. It's not like a pie like from back home, but decent, Had worse things here. Like this one mushroom thing. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. We got our recipe. Okay, so the recipe for this boba calls for 100 grams of boba to... Sorry, my mom's watching Hell's Kitchen and it can get quite loud. Anyway, 100 grams of boba to 600 mils of boiling water. Kind of want to double the recipe because I'm very, very listful boba, and I love a lot of boba in my boba. You know what I mean? Like I love the yum yum yum. So we shall see what I shall do. Where can I put my book? Okay. Huh. First up, I am going to boil some water. Oh, and then I'm going to add 200 grams of boba. Okie dokie. I now have approximately 207 grams. It's fine, I guess, And I made sure to put the bowl on the scale before I started weighing it so that the bowl would be included in like the zero. So yeah, let's see if we boiled enough water. If you are wondering how I know how much water I'm putting in, there's the little lines on the side of the pot that shows you how much water is in here. And I just need to get it like a little bit above, but still below half, of the two line, which actually worked out kind of perfectly. So, while we wait for the kettle to boil, tell me about your day. Leave a comment down below, like the video. Subscribe if you aren't already. All that jazz. Mia. I'm too funny. Anyway, I'm now waiting for my water to boil. Then I'm going to pop in the boba. And then I'm going to start stirring. Because even though the package says to only stir occasionally, these things like to stick a lot. So I'm going to wait until I get roaring bubbles. So I'm going to pop a lid on. Boom, lid popped. And then I will see you. And then while I'm waiting for that to boil, because it says the syrup needs to also cool down in the fridge. So then as soon as I put these in, I will then start working on the syrup, let it cool down in the pot for a few minutes. And then while the boba is sitting aside and I'm rinsing the boba, I will then start the tea, put the syrup in the fridge. And we're making moves, guys. We are making moves. Wondering what I'm holding in my hand. It's a little camera clicker. How cute is it? This the little like selfie stick tripod stand thingamajig that I got comes with this little thing because it's also a selfie stick, right? So now I feel so fancy. I'm just like, so yes. As you can see, I am enjoying myself. Okay, so I've moved it a bit so that you can see more of my workstation, which isn't really much, I guess, My book is here. Uncle Stan is here. The sugar. I hope there's half a cup in here. If not, then I'll just have to use white sugar as well. My notes, sticky thingies. How cute are these, by the way? It's a little thought bubble and an apple. And then this I'm using to count rows in a crochet project, but I have to start over, so it's all useless essentially. But anyway. So, you like jazz? I'm so sorry. I'm still getting used to being in front of the camera. I know that I'm like technically Gen Z, so I should technically be used to it because I was born with a phone in my hand, but I was born in 2006 where flip phones were still a thing and Nokias and Blackberries. My first phone, I had to hold it up like this so that I could get a signal for music. Okay? I had those wired earphones, those old uncomfortable ones. The real ones know what I'm talking about. That was made of hard plastic. Walking around like this to get a signal for music. That was my first phone. I could only phone and message on it. But then because my Oma is freaking amazing, she gave me her old phone. Okay, so I guess I don't really have that valid of an argument. But still, this was my first phone. It's giving under my umbrella. It wasn't a vibe. Okie dokie. She is boiling. That is as roaring as we are going to get on this electrical stove. Anyway, the boba. Ah, the steam is hot. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, guys, I was thinking of doing a get to know me vlog type of deal. Would you guys watch that? Like, let me know in the comments. Would you like to see an entire video of me essentially just talking about myself? Because that's what it's going to be, like a get to know me. I don't know. Stir the boba. I use a chopstick because it gets very, like, slimy, I think is the word to use. But yeah, so then I am just going to do that. Lots of air can come out, but also slightly covered. And then a timer for 30 minutes. Okay, slay. Timer is set. Now, how long does it take to make the syrup? Oh, I have to cook. They want me to cook the boba in the sugar water. I'll do 20 minutes. 20 minutes, then immediately rinse, and then cook the rest of the way in the sugar water. Okay, I think I got the hang of this now. Okay, so I have now got half a cup of sugar right here. I did have to mix white and brown sugar because we do not have any extra brown sugar, and I am not in the mood to go on a side quest to the shops. So we're mixing. And then it is 3 cups of water. Okay, so I have the pot on the small front stove so long because there's like 10 minutes left on the boba. So I just have this on like a medium low heat. So it's like on 1 dot. So it's like the number 1 and the dot, 1.5. I don't know how electric works. I would prefer gas, okay? So yeah, I have 10 minutes left on the boba in the water. Then I'm going to rinse it, and then it's going to go in here. And the medium pot's going to go onto the big back stove top thing, emerging. Oh, hold on. I need you to see. This is what I mean by it goes slimy. You know, did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. The camera thingamajig. Okay. So I also have like a recipe that I generally use when we make boba. This is not technically in the Avatar cookbook recipe, but I like this caramel drizzle topping. Not this one specifically, but this is the only one we have. But I add a little bit of that, and then the like caramel flavor is just so. It's like also a little bit sweet, and it's just like more there. You know what I mean? It was so nice. So I put in a little bit of that. Okay, update the 10. I put it on for 15 minutes rather. I'm now taking it off of the heat, and I'm just going to let it cool down in the pot for a while. This is what she's looking like. The pearls have inflated a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just going to let this cool down in the pot for around half an hour. Then I'm going to transfer it into a bowl that can close, like a lunchtime type of deal, and just pop her in the fridge for a little while, not for too long, because otherwise the boba pearls get hard. But I just want it to be cold. And then after the 30 minutes, pop it in the fridge. When I'm just about to take it out, then I will start on the tea. Okie so update. I am now going to start with the tea. I have these 2 little packages of English breakfast tea. So I'm going to use both of them. And then just seep them in this cute little teapot. How adorable. Then we are going to assemble the boba. I'm so excited. Okay, so I just made my mom's boba. We have these little glasses. that I'm sure you remember from the reel I posted when I made my late night boba that one time. So this is my mom's boba. I'm waiting for my tea to finish steeping, and then I'm going to make mine. I don't know what it is about me and the Avatar book, but it just does not want me to persist. I have lost all audio from here on out, so I will just review it for you and you can put my voice to my facials. The tea is actually really nice, surprisingly. I made it again with regular milk instead of almond milk, and it was so much better. It is a lot more refreshing than just milk tea. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like just a more Lipton iced tea type of vibe than like a filling drink type of vibe, you know? This was giving Coke versus tea type of thing, you know? Like this being the Coke and then the milk tea being like the tea, you know? It was really nice. 10 out of 10 would recommend to everyone. It was giving kind of a Lipton iced tea vibe. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was very, very refreshing. So, I also wanted to ask you guys if you guys would want to see me make more food in this little series. Yes, it is a little series, and in the next post or in the like description, no, in the description, I'm going to put a little like page. What numbers are there? I know this is where I wanted to put it on the screen, you know, but like that's not going to work for now. But yeah, I will put something in the description for you to check out, and then let me know what page you'd want me to see next. You'd want to see me do next. And yeah, this is basically where I ran out of footage, so enjoy this little photo of Lally when we went for our walk. But let me know what more you'd like to see from me, what you'd like to see me do. I am working on a request that I got, and yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!